Howdy, welcome to the newest DesDevDiary. I've been on holiday for a little bit, so you probably haven't seen that many updates from me. But I've been working on the ink plugin recently, and I specifically have just been trying to round out some of the drawing features, or some kind of fundamental drawing features that I think will really help the drawing kind of work in the note. So let's jump over. This took me a little while, so it's only one feature today, or maybe two. But essentially, this is a drawing that I haven't done anything in. There's a bit of weirdness going on in the outline in the middle, just because it's not finished yet. But if I click on that, you'll see immediately it shows a grid. So that should be an option. I'm looking to kind of make that an option soon. But the main thing is, I can draw in here. The main thing is I have this little resize button here. So now I can resize it to whatever size I want. So if I were to draw just this here, I can resize this to smaller. It's obviously quite useful. If I lock it, it then saves that resize, and you can see it sits there. Now, if I open that again, you'll see it opens and it kind of shrinks it down, creates a little buffer around it. So there's still some work to do. I will release it kind of with this kind of issue in it, but it'll improve over time. So if I lock that again, I can get it big again if I unlock it. But remember, drawings, you can always go into and open the drawing. So then we can kind of zoom out. And how do we zoom out? Why is that not working? Oh, no. All right, I'm gonna have to look into those shortcuts, because apparently you can't zoom in and out on mouse, but you can zoom in and out on iPad, or if you have a touch device, you can pinch and grab. But let's do that. Let's go back. And it doesn't update the screenshot when you do it in full screen mode, because reasons. I will eventually fix that, but it's not very pivotal at the moment. So just click on it again and lock it again. It'll update the screenshot. That's it. So the next changes for me will be to make the grid optional. You can turn it on and off. I will make it resizable with width as well. I think that will be really handy if you can make it just smaller on the page. And then I'll release a version to the beta stream, and then I'll keep working on some stuff. So the next things after that will be kind of figuring out undo a little bit better. One thing I want to do is change where the undo button is. It's up here, which is often quite close to this. And it's easy to accidentally hit the back button instead of the undo button, and then you're kind of screwed. So I'll move that. I'll look into how to make undos a bit more intuitive with shortcuts, things like that. A bunch of bug fixes and small fixes, and then that will mostly round out version 0.3. So the main one being resizing the drawing embed, and then we'll move on to 0.4, which will be, what will that be focused on? That will be focused on converting, the main thing in 0.4 will be converting the embed type. At the moment it's a code block, which means you can click in it and you can accidentally kind of mess it up, but it will convert to an embed, which will mean that you can't click in it unless you go to source mode, and it will mean that the SVGs and previews like this one will appear even if you uninstall the plugin. So that's a really important one for me to get down. So that's next. That's it today. So this, you can't use this yet, but just showing you what I've been working on. See you later.